MMA Boxing Talk here. I just wanted to put out a prediction video for the big fight this weekend. Andy Ruiz Jr. taking on Anthony Joshua. Highly anticipated rematch. We all saw what happened back in June when they first fought. Ruiz stopped Joshua by TKO in the 7th round. Joshua hit the canvas 4 times. Ruiz hit the canvas himself. Which was the first time he had been dropped in his career. Joshua had already been dropped by Klitschko, of course, in their classic fight in 2017. But, great fight. Can't wait for it. In my opinion, the first fight was, when you're talking heavyweight division, it was the biggest upset since Hasim Rahman beat Lennox Lewis back in 2001. Like, that's a long time ago, And I remember when the upset first happened. I knew who Andy Ruiz was. I knew he was, not getting the respect that he really deserved going into this fight. People were, looking at his physique and writing him off. But I knew he had a split decision with Joseph Parker. Parker being the first guy to ever bring Joshua the distance in the pro ranks. So I knew it wasn't going to be this cakewalk like everyone was talking about. Still favoring Joshua, of course. But, we all saw what happened. It was pretty incredible. That's why personally I love MMA so much, because you get all these upsets all the time. And yeah, it kind of sucks when it's your favorite fighter, or someone you've been following for for a long time and you're a big fan of. But at the end of the day, it's anything can happen. You never know what's going to happen. Unpredictability is so exciting. Let's be honest here. When you know the outcome already, it can be boring at times, unless it's a finish, but whatever. Get into the fight. I don't want to make this too long of a video. Personally, I got Anthony Joshua. I could see a decision, but I believe that, Andy Ruiz is a great fighter, but I think that in the first fight, he got rocked. He got back up. Joshua hit him with a shot. When Ruiz first got up from being dropped in that 3rd round, Joshua almost took his head off immediately after that. Ruiz does have a great chin, but Joshua clearly got way too overzealous, going for the finish. He pulled a Cody Garbrandt, just not thinking at all, and just going for the kill. And it's easy for me to say, but that's what happened. And I think if Joshua happens to get Ruiz in trouble again, this time he'll be more conservative. He'll pick his spots. He'll be more like Israel Adesanya, for you MMA fans out there. But boxing and MMA, it's pretty. When I first got on YouTube, a lot of the boxing fans didn't follow MMA. Now a lot more of them are, so they're familiar with guys like Adesanya and whoever, but. Joshua has to be, he's got the size, the reach. I know he hasn't been boxing as long. The fundamentals, the fluidity is not there like Andy Ruiz. We saw that. His fast hands. It's muscle memory. That's what it is for Andy Ruiz. And he's been doing it since he was 6 or 7. Joshua started late at 18 years old, but I still think he can get it done. Now I'm not that confident in Joshua. I wouldn't be willing to bet that much money on him. I favor him for sure, but by no means does Andy Ruiz, I'm giving him a shot to win this as well, of course. It's interesting, I can see a stoppage, but personally I see a decision for Joshua, probably unanimous, but I could see there being interesting points throughout the fight. And Ruiz will have his moments as well, but I do see unanimous decision for Joshua. And it's funny, my channel, I think I put out videos for about 2 years. This is the first one on camera, of course, but and then I took about a 2-year hiatus, and then the fight that got me just interested in to put out another video again was the first fight, the big upset, Andy Ruiz when he stopped Joshua. I had to put out a video. It was, you know, the it was a historic event. Let's be honest. Biggest upset in heavyweight history. Not heavyweight history since, you know, probably in over 10, 15 years. You know, so and now, you know, the fight is on the horizon, only a few days away. The countdown's on, so you know I have to put out a video, a prediction. I got Joshua by decision. Let me know what you think in the comments. Um, I'm sure some of you will be surprised to see me on camera. You know, I never did. It was always audio, whatever. Frig it, let's do it. And before long, I'll be putting out a video on all the huge UFC fights that have been announced. Of course, on this channel, we talk about MMA and boxing. Um, and for the record, you know, I do like MMA more. There's more you know, there's more fights, there's more events. The best fight the best more often, way more often, of course. But boxing is very close and dear to my heart. I actually, you know, was into boxing way before I ever got into MMA. So love both equally. But yeah, let me know what you think. Who are you picking, and why? That's it for this one. If you like the video, subscribe. Peace.